Can you see the difference? Through the application of makeup. So to the Nebraska boys, I'm ready to be shucked, you Cornhuskers, you.
Take a little time to enjoy the view.
Sarah, Michelle, Sasha, The Showdown, Saturday on ABC.
Next on Eyewitness News, the Armada set sail for the Mideast. Thousands of Marines and sailors this morning head for possible war in the Gulf.
Saddam Hussein marks the anniversary of the Gulf War with a call to arms and a warning to the United States.
And right place, right time. 2 police officers rescue an entire family from their burning home.
These stories and Johnny's got your weather. It's all next at 11.
The Hours is the most honored film of the year. It has been nominated for 7 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Picture. The New York Times hails it as deeply moving and magnificently acted, worth watching again and again. Rolling Stone calls it a thing of beauty. It has Oscar written all over it, and Newsweek raves. The Hours is a magical movie, a celebration of life as it's meant to be lived. The Hours, rated PG-13, now playing in theaters everywhere.
You can store all this at Public Storage and pay just $1 for the first month's rent.
Gulf War, 7 San Diego-based Navy ships set out for a possible showdown with Iraq. Good morning, everyone. I'm Gene Gleason.
And I'm Giovanna Lotta. Nearly 10,000 Marines aboard 7 warships are now steaming toward the Persian Gulf. By the end of the month, there will be more than 100,000 U.S. troops in the Gulf. Eyewitness News reporter Eileen Frere joins us live from the San Diego Naval Station with more. Eileen.
Giovanna, emotional day today for 10,000 Marines and sailors and their families as they said goodbye this morning. They did board 7 warships here in San Diego, and they are heading to the Persian Gulf. Joe DeLeon walks with his wife, Rachel. In his arms, he carries his 3-month-old baby, Joselle.
Kind of stressed out. You know, our ship's going pulling out today, and we don't know when we actually coming back.
I just have to take pictures of his daughter every day and send it to him. That's what I'll be doing.
There is incredible uncertainty for the 10,000 men and women, Marines and sailors, who are boarding 7 warships on their way to an undisclosed location in the Persian Gulf. Many had just over a week's notice to get ready.
Pack out my apartment, put in storage, and I got to move my family back to San Francisco.
There is also little time to prepare emotionally.
I have 3 daughters. It hurts. It hurts. It's hard to get used to. You never get used to it.
I told them, oh, he'll be back soon. You know, they know. The oldest one knows. She cried a little bit.
Well before daybreak, families arrived at the San Diego Naval Station to spend the last few precious hours together.
No, a lot of anxiety, and yeah, we're definitely praying for her and watching, doing everything we can to help.
For Roy Woodward's daughter, this will be her 2nd deployment.
The first time we knew exactly when we were leaving, and we knew exactly when we were coming back, and we weren't supposed to leave for a couple more months, so this is a little short notice, but we're going to go do our job.
Authorities say most on board are seasoned veterans. But as families say goodbye, they know this deployment is far from routine. This one is open-ended, leaving those behind to wonder when they'll see their loved ones again. And we're looking at a live picture from Air 7 of the USS Boxer that has left. 10,000 have left San Diego today. They are part of a series of deployments that are taking place that will eventually see 100,000 U.S. troops in the Persian Gulf by the end of this month. Reporting live from the San Diego Naval Station, Eileen Frere, ABC7 Eyewitness News. Back to you, Giovanna.
Eileen, thank you. Eyewitness News reporter Jay Avila is the only local TV news reporter allowed on board one of these warships. He will bring us live reports beginning at 4 o'clock here on Eyewitness News.
Now, the showdown with Iraq focuses now on the 11 empty chemical warheads that inspectors discovered yesterday. The White House calls the find troubling, but inspectors say it shouldn't be a surprise. Reporter Lauren Rogers has the very latest on that from Washington, D.C. Lauren?
Well, Gene, the rhetoric is certainly ramping up here today. Lots of angry talk, some of it coming from the White House, much of it coming from Baghdad. Always defiant, Saddam Hussein today calling on his people to rise up and defend the nation against a U.S.-led attack. The Iraqi president vowing the country's enemies will face suicide at the gates of Baghdad. Saddam's angry tirade marks the 12th anniversary of the Gulf War and came just a day after United Nations weapons inspectors discovered 12 warheads designed to carry lethal chemicals in a newly constructed bunker south of Baghdad. The discovery of the warheads, apparently not cataloged in the 12,000-page accounting of Iraqi weapons systems, could represent a material breach of UN resolutions, a breach that from the U.S. perspective might be enough to trigger war.
The fact that Iraq is in possession of undeclared chemical warheads, which the United Nations says are in excellent condition, is in of itself a serious and troubling matter.
But the United Nations top weapons inspector seemed less concerned about the discovery.
Some 12 empty shells have been forgotten, and that's evidently not very good, but it's not a very big quantity.
Hans Blix is headed to Baghdad this weekend, stopping in London for meetings with British Prime Minister Tony Blair. And the White House is certainly being much more aggressive in its language today, saying the question now becomes, what else is Saddam Hussein attempting to hide from the world? Live in Washington, I'm Lauren Rogers. Back to you in L.A. Gene.
All right, thank you very much, Lauren. There are many new developments in the showdown with Iraq, so keep it right here on ABC7 for continuing coverage of this very skills. Studies show that exercise increases the supply of blood and nutrients in the brain. Scientists find that older Americans perform better on memory tests after they walk about 20 minutes.
Step out of your box. Coming up today at 3 on Oprah, life is short. Why not step out of your box and try something you've always been afraid to do? Today, Oprah challenges people to move out of their comfort zones. That's today at 3 on Oprah, right here on ABC7.